Hey there folks, thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having an awesome day. Well, today we have one for the flashlight aficionados, and this is a light that was sent to me by Wuben Lights to do a review on, and it is their PL01 Penlight. So here's the packaging and everything that comes with it. So here's the external box, gives you the specifics on the light, and we will get into all of this in more detail shortly. You can pause there if you want to read those specifics, but we'll get into it. And then you have your internal box. Nice foam insert for the light. You get your warranty and instructions. We won't bother to fold those out for you. You get the light itself, a rechargeable battery, an adjustable lanyard, Type-C charging cable, and some spare washers. So we'll get all this out of the way and we'll have a closer look at the light. So start with, here is your battery. So it's a 600 milliamp, 10880 ABK 600R, made in China. Type-C charging port, and when you're charging it, if it is below max, you get a red light up here, and if it is fully charged, you'll get a green light. And that just drops in like so. Very nice threading too. So the light itself is constructed from aluminum. It has a Type 3 hard-anodized coating. It has a two-way pocket clip, so you can either clip it on your shirt pocket or pants pocket, or clip it onto the brim of your hat. It has a rubberized tail switch with a hard press to turn the light on, and then a soft press to cycle through the modes, and then a hard press again to turn it off. The bulb itself is a 5000 Kelvin natural white 315D LED with 3000 candela of intensity. The IP rating, or Ingress protection rating, is 68, the 6 meaning that it is totally dust proof, and the 8 meaning that it is waterproof up to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. The overall length of the light is 5.31 inches. The weight, including the battery, is 1.6 ounces, or 45 grams. And the width at its widest point is 0.59 inches. And it is impact resistant to 2 meters. So the light itself comes with 4 modes. You have a 1 lumen Moonlight mode, and that will run for 125 hours on a full charge. Give it one soft tap, and that takes you to a 50 lumen mode that will run for 7 hours. Tap again, you go to a medium mode that is 150 lumens and will run for 2.5 hours. And tap again, and that takes you to a 650 lumen mode that will run for 1 minute, and then it will drop down to 150 lumens and run for an additional hour. Now the light will heat up when you're in that max 650 lumen mode. You'll feel that near the tip. Not so much that it's going to be dangerous, I don't believe, not from my experience. And you know what? On a winter's day, it might help keep your hands warm. The throw distance for the light is 110 meters, and it comes with a 5-year warranty. So let's turn off some lights here and take a closer look at the output. Okay, so keep in mind too, the light does have a memory. It will remember the last setting you had it on. So to preserve your battery or not blind yourself, it's always best to turn it off in the Moonlight mode. So we turn it on. There's our 1 lumen Moonlight mode. Tap again. And that gives you your low setting with your 50 lumens. Tap again and you get your medium setting with 150 lumens. And tap the final time and that takes you to your max setting at 650 lumens, which again will drop down after 1 minute to 150 lumens. And then tap again and it takes you back to your Moonlight mode. And then hard tap to turn it off. It's a hard tap to turn it on, a light press to cycle through your settings, and then a hard tap to turn it off. So I've owned a few Penlights over the years. This one's nice. It has some great features. Not many of the lights have that many options as far as beam settings. It's easy to operate. The tail switch, very responsive. I like that it has a memory setting. I like the pocket clip, that it's a dual clip, so it's nice to be able to stick that on the brim of your hat while you're doing some work. Maybe you're off on the side of the highway working under the engine of your vehicle or changing a tire or something like that. I tested the battery charging time. I let it drain down completely, plugged it in. It took about an hour and a half to fully charge. Now another nice feature, while it does come with the supplied rechargeable battery, it will also accept regular AAAs. Now keep in mind, I believe this is a 3.7 volt battery. Two regular AAAs being 1.5 volts each, total to 3.5 volts. So they're not going to give you the full output. What will happen is you will lose your highest intensity mode. So you still get your Moonlight mode, your low mode, and your medium mode. You just don't get your high mode.
WUBEN PL01 Moonlight mode. Low. Medium. High.
Price-wise, right now on Amazon.ca, it's going for about $35.99. On the WUBEN website, it's listed for $24.99, as well as on Amazon in the US, it's listed for $24.99, but it's currently on sale for 30% off, so you can get it for about $19.98. So I think a pretty good price for such a cool little light. So overall, not a whole lot here to criticize. It's got some good light modes, it's got some good battery life, it's got a very cool pocket clip, which probably is removable. It's at very least adjustable, so you can rotate it wherever you see fit. It's really nice that you can either go with the supplied battery or use your standard AAAs. You just lose that high mode. The only criticism I have is right here with the O-ring. So here's one of your rubber O-rings here. As you have to remove the battery to charge it, you're going to be opening and closing this quite a bit. And I find often, as you tighten that down, of course it's not going to do it this time, but sometimes that O-ring can kind of unseat. And you'll get a little bit of a protrusion. But I can't complain about it that much because I can't reproduce it on camera. You can see it a little bit there. Sometimes that O-ring will pop out. You just have to reseat it. Other than that, not much to complain about. And I think it's certainly a great light for the price. And particularly if you can get it on sale for $19.98 down in the States. A little more expensive up here, but what isn't? Anyway, folks, that will be my review of the WUBEN PL01 pen light. I like it. I think it's a good little light. Thanks to WUBEN for sending one for me to review. And they sent me another light too, just to give you a little tidbit, a little hint. It is the WUBENE7. So we'll be having a look at that in the next few days. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the review. I hope you found it useful. I like to just, give people a little more to consider before they spend their hard-earned money. Because that money's not that easy to come by these days, and it doesn't go nearly as far as it used to. So hopefully this gives you a little insight. If you're in the market for a pen light, then I think this is a decent option at a pretty good price. Anyways, that being said, y'all take care. I hope you're having an awesome day. And if you're not, and you're allowed to where you live, go spend some time in the woods. Talk to the trees. They're great listeners, and they don't talk back. But if you do, and you stay after dark, make sure you bring a light with you. Might just come in handy. Y'all take care.